Hello, we are currently on the station Cohagen, about to intercept the re-entry window of Montes Para, as it says up here, the surface region Montes Para. That's our station which we're docked with, and that's our destination. I got here, this was my third orbital rendezvous, which I achieved yesterday. I still don't understand the physics, and I will have a video coming, hopefully, in collaboration with a physicist, making a orbital rendezvous, explaining the physics behind it. However, that's not going to be coming out for a while yet. So let's see if we can get down to Montes Para and survive. This is my first attempt outside of training of an re-entry, so let's see how it goes. So we can speed up time when we're docked in this game or when we're at a land base, but you cannot speed up time in space. Get away from that. So we're pointing directly east. So we've lost the station. We now have a much bigger apoapsis. Let's see if we can collapse it. Heading east. Okay, let's see if we can collapse this orbit. So let's go. Okay, let's try this. Now on the descent. We're aiming for longitude of 124. There's Cohagen. Let's get control of the ship. So we should now be coming down. Now the nice thing about Flight of Nova is that you've got huge engines on the back, and you can use those engines to point down when you're in atmosphere and use the VTOL. It's very quiet in space. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. So if you see on the bottom display on the left, you have inclination, true anomaly, eccentricity, I can't remember what the last two are. I think T, the big capital T, is the number of seconds to complete your orbit, or that may be the small a. Yeah, that's the small a. So I'm not sure what the capital T is. Let me have a look. In my book as the orbit collapses. So I noted all these down. So the T is the period, time to complete orbit, yeah. So it's only 3,000 seconds because our orbit is collapsing and we're going into the planet. And the small a is the semi-major axis, which is the radius of the orbit's longest dimension in meters. So the true anomaly is the point, the TA is the point of the orbit we're at. So we're at 190 degrees, so we're heading, and it's increasing, so we're heading to 360 degrees or 0 degrees, which is, of course, so we'll have to get some power in this to slow down. We forgot to refuel, which is not very good. And we're going to miss our target slightly, I think. So that's what we're doing currently. So you can do a powered re-entry in this game, you can do an unpowered re-entry, which is a lot harder, I'm told. Oh. We've slowed right down, but we're gaining altitude again, so let's collapse it by burning retrograde. So we've slowed right down, so we should have a safe re-entry, although we're about 6 degrees, so about 600 miles off our intended target, and maybe even more. Shouldn't be too many more off. Hopefully we can find a base. I overdid the power. I way overdid the power. We should be able to slow ourselves quite easily now. Eight degrees off our target. This base is right here. Let's start. The atmosphere gets denser. So we're now presenting a large surface area to the direction of travel. Bleeding speed. Bleed a little bit more speed. Let's swing round to this base that's right behind us. Since we don't have too much in the way of fuel. I'm in totally the wrong place, I think. I'm 10 degrees of longitude. Short. Where is this base? Ah, there we go. Head towards this sky barge, because sky barge means fuel. Just getting out of the atmosphere a bit to save on fuel. And I don't want to land on the sky barge. I'm going to land on this base which has now appeared. Actually, I will land on the skyboards because fuel is now a serious issue. The fuel is displayed by the H2 gauge, which is now reading 24.25. So let's land on the first pad we can find. Which I think is going to be this sky barge.
CF2 craft. Sky barge Hattori. We received your authorization code.
I think the pad is underneath. No, it's up on top. Let's catch up with it. So currently I'm in VTOL.
CF2 craft. Sky barge Hattori. Good to see you. We have you on approach.
Is there a pad? Oh, there's no pad. Oops, I think I'm gonna run out of fuel before I land here. This is hard, tricky from the front. Let's go from behind. Landing gear down. Oops. Oh, phew! We got down. Terrible landing. Damaged my ship. But there we go. That's a re-entry. Thank you for watching and goodbye.